I have been yelled at a lot in the past couple of days about Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. One, because you want to see more, which is fine. But two, because you're telling me, Tyler, you gotta read the damn almanac, okay? There's a lot of information in this sucker. A ton of information about the various fusions that we can do, such as, for instance, this little guy, the Sunrise Shroom, Sunflower plus Fume Shroom, that does some funky things, absorbing sun within a 5x5 area, multiplying the value by 1.3, and then releasing that sun. There's funky things, right? The Wallop Shroom. Pick up nut shrooms within a 3x3 area and bat them forward as projectiles. Projectile damage equals the nut shroom's HP. I mean, some of this stuff is completely wonky, and I would love to mess around with this at some point in the future. So I appreciate you yelling at me about it. We're gonna hop back in. I'm gonna try to do some funky things today. But unfortunately, we have even more funky things to get done here in this exact episode, because we are unlocking a new kind of plant today. And that plant is the cryo plant, which I proceeded to actually not put in. So I should probably do that. Okay, hey, forget the last couple of seconds. Look at this fancy new plant right here, Mr. Cryo Plant. Isn't he something very interesting? I still think that a lot of these guys are like stupid important, so I'm gonna bring a lot of them in. I mean, I still think this guy's kind of important too. Maybe I can go without an extra walnut and bring in a present instead. Hypno Shroom's pretty important for this guy. I'm running out of space, man. I'm running out of space. How about we don't need this many of him? We'll bring in this guy. I suppose I could use a present. Anyway, look. We've unlocked cryo shrooms, which are interesting. Cryo plants. Let's take a look at their mechanics. So, ice-type plants will add cryo points to the cryo value. Okay? When the cryo value is full, zombies will be inflicted with the frozen debuff and cryo value will be reset. Frozen zombies take 4 times damage from ice-type projectiles. Okay. Like a ton of words. It's just an absolute ton of words. These guys start to, when you get close, you go down and then you freeze, which is very interesting to me. That is an interesting idea. I think that we're going to destroy you just fine. Yeah, and you start freezing and doing stuff. Cryo value threshold of zombies. Well, okay, good talk. Good talk. We'll have a discussion later. So I gotta mess around with some cryo nonsense here. I also think that it's probably intelligent for us to try to get down some of these guys early. And we can honestly mess around with, I guess I can't do much in terms of upgrading them at this time. Let's get you fully grown. And then we can really, I mean, we could mess around with the idea of we wanted to go, I'm trying to remember all the combinations. It was this guy plus a, so we would go like here and then add a sunflower to you potentially. And then that could make some interesting stuff with that synergy. Let's mess around with it. Yeah, so he's sucking it up now, and then he's going to produce that at some point. And then I mean, hopefully that produces a good bit of sun when he decides it's time for him to do his best. But I should really be trying to get. We should be trying to get more sun ASAP. There's the huge chunk of sun. And since he's multiplying it, we're getting more value out of that in the long run. We just don't get it as often, I guess. Which I still think is okay. I think that's okay. I think that the value that's going to... I mean, look at the huge burst that ends up providing. Like, I kind of feel like you want to run that back again here and go kind of crazy. Now, we really should try to do some freezing action. We also have this guy on the bottom that's a bit of a concern. I love the idea, by the way. We can do explosive on these guys. But I actually think that his value I'm going to move him a little closer because I read that when he gets angry and gets, I guess, more this, he explodes, right? Which is like, that's a huge, huge value that potentially provides, him getting kind of upset and then exploding. So I think that's really neat. And those are the kinds of synergies. I mean, you guys are absolutely right. I'm messing with you. You're absolutely right that I need to be paying attention to this kind of stuff, because we can potentially get some really, really insane synergies if we play our cards right, and start to manipulate these in some interesting ways. So like that freezes the entire screen, but now I have little tiny freezes. These guys we can turn into literal pea shooting little guys, which I think is very fun. I love the idea of getting cherry bombs on some of these front lads. Let's actually convert these as well, because now that's gonna do some kind of good stuff. We can turn you guys into pea shooters. I'm not sure that there's a ton of value that we're getting out of that, but I mean, this being able to activate on that lane is so strong. Let's do something like this too, and then we can start to maybe manipulate. So what the heck happens with you? You become the long range guy? Yeah, okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. If we could do this, I mean, I think that this is probably intelligent, just to start getting some of that going. And we should really be trying to get down a chunk of... Look at that, brother. That's 300 sun that we just got from that exchange. That's really solid, right? That's really, really solid. And then we'll keep on growing this stuff. You guys are still all chilling. You explode every time you go up and down. I mean, that's just really strong, man. It's really strong. And I feel like that it's potentially... You know what? I'm just going to put you down, okay? I'm going to put you down. Because I think that you being able to do that is well worth our time here. Because now you get a double explosion in the middle. That is, I mean, it's really good. It's really good. You're a very explodey lad, and it's kind of disgusting the value we get out of that. Now, we talked a little in the last episode about the Explodo. I was about to say the Explodo Dragon, which is an incredible new fantasy unit that I've created. But we talked a little about the idea of moving away from the Explodo Shroom and instead trying to use less overpowered, different fusions that are unique and fun, right? And I think that a lot of you actually hated that idea. A lot of you were like, Tyler, the whole point is to use the broken stuff because the game starts to like really not hold your hand, and you're gonna need the overpowered stuff in order to make things happen. So I'm hearing you loud and clear that you don't mind me using things that are a little bit strong. But some of you did say, if you feel like you're accomplishing everything you want and then some, just bump up the difficulty a little bit, and that's okay to do that. We could go to difficulty 4 if we're finding that things are a little bit easy. I'm not necessarily jumping to go to the higher difficulty levels. I think that Tyler's playstyle is very fit to just be a very nice normal lad here. But I get it, okay? I do. And I like the idea. You turn explosive, right? Yeah, very good. And then we should get another one of these guys in. Little Explodo on you. I would love to get like more funky lads around. And we should put this here. I'm an idiot, I think. That explodes, that's fine. I still want to have this guy chilling, doing his thing. Let's get you back nice and happy. That actually grows you. Now you want walnut shrooms in the area to be interesting, right? Let's maybe see if I can mess around with that idea and give you some tiny lads to mess around with. So now you're little tiny guys, yeah, and you start throwing those. Okay. I mean, that's super fun and super cute. I'm not going to deny that in the slightest. Good explosion, good Zen Garden. You've turned into a little guy. You're chucking all the little dudes, man. I freaking adore that. I really do. I really do. And then we just want to make sure that we're maintaining. Like, we want to get more of these. And then he's going to start throwing them. I can't put them on that. But, dude, it like one-shots. And it's piercing. It's kind of incredible. It's kind of incredible. We can try to just, like, buff to that. I don't think it's going to let me, man. Ah, just kidding. It worked that time. It's not really the ones that we want. But now we're in like uncharted territory, man. We're doing weird, wacky things that we were never doing before, and I think that this is really the beauty. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I love the Explodo Scaredy, man. Being able to have a lot of scaredy explosions going on. The value there is pretty good. It's pretty good. And then we can, like, lay down a freeze on all of you. I mean, I can continue to crank away these. I'm not sure that that's necessarily something that I'm too worried about. I also think that looking at our board here, I have more money than I know what to do with. So we could probably slow down a little bit. Here, just wrap this up, my friends. We can probably slow down on the sun front. You know, we probably only need, like, 4 guys on the back with a big lad. Okay, Michael Jackson has joined the party. What do we do here? Doomshroom. Let's take a look at the Doomshroom real quick, because we know that you do have this guy. Attacks penetrate type 2 armor. That seems cool. He gains Frenzy Shroom's attack speed, and Frenzy Shroom gains Doom P's attack damage. Okay, there's a lot of sentences. I have no idea what the hell that means. Frenzy Shroom. If a Frenzy Shroom is planted 1 tile behind it. Yeah, okay, I didn't read that part. It's very difficult for me putting words strung together in a sentence through my cerebellum. Doom P gains Frenzy Shroom's attack speed. Frenzy Shroom gains Doom P's attack damage if a Frenzy Shroom is placed 1 tile behind it. Okay. So that's the squad, man. That's the squad. This thing looks crazy. That looks crazy. Freezes surviving zombies. Also freezes the level temporarily. No new zombies will appear within 10 seconds. That's nuts. Each time it successfully bites a zombie, Doomshroom Explosion is released. Okay. Sure. There's a lot of things here. Click manually to attack all zombies in the row in front. Okay, you're doing too much, my friend. You're doing too much. Let's try to mess around with these lads here. I do think I potentially want, like, all of this, except I need this guy too. Freeze would be kind of nice to have. You're looking at this, you're like, Tyler, this is too chaotic. I think you're right. But this guy is also pretty good to have. Maybe I do not need a second pea shooter, and we instead bring in that. Prezzy's also pretty good, though. Prezzy's also pretty good. I don't need another of him. Okay. This is my squad. And then we're going to go different. You can make a Soot Shroom by fusing a Fume Shroom and Doom Shroom. To make Soot Shroom attack, you need to click it manually. Yeah. Okay. Fume Shroom, Doom Shroom. I understand you want me to do that. I'm acknowledging it. I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm going to not do that right now. Because I need to look at the almanac, brother. I need to look in the almanac and make sure I have this in the right order. Oh my god, there's so many different guys, man. Nope, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you. If a Frenzy Shroom is planted 1 tile behind it. Okay. So we're going, I need you here. And then everywhere but here. Because here I want to lay down our new lad. I want this guy. But you know what? Let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet. We're putting this guy here. Put you down, put you down. Keep putting down these to try to get our sun production up, because like I kind of want to not rely on the tiny guys for damage on this front. We're going to instead get the doomshrooms in, and then that's going to be kind of our core damage dealing. So thanks for this. This is now where you bring in this guy here with this, and you're going to start to produce a ton more for me. I will say that we could probably mess around with, like, yeah, that's the good stuff. We can mess around with... We need to start getting doomshrooms, though, because I need a million doomshrooms to make this work. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. You're putting this guy here. You're going to do good things, but you're going to get scaredy in a second. Yep. Yep. I need you to start eating, brother. I need you to start eating. Okay. I don't like you, but that's fine. That's fine. Get this guy behind you. We need to just start getting damage flowing. But you really need to get the damn doomshroom, man. Because you're only going to get so many doomshrooms since they take a little bit more to go. So let's put you on him. And that should... Okay, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. You're a problem. I'd like to move you back, my friend. I'm getting a little overrun here because I'm trying to do stuff that is a little too funky, I think. And we don't have enough damage to make this all work. Let's lay down this right now. And then that'll at least get some decent juice flowing. We can lay down this. And then I'd like to start getting, like, this guy needs to go kaplooey, okay? And then we can just get some more damage in. Now, you're our first set of funky doomshroom action where we're getting nice buffs off of that. Let's start removing some of this. Bring you down. And, sure. I mean, I think it's all fine. You're gonna put one of those there. Now, these guys can't get upgraded, is the only, like, real concern I have right now. So we should start to lay down as many grave diggers as possible. And then probably start to increase some of this stuff. Get walnuts down, grave digger, put you down. And then as soon as this 150 is available, we're putting you here. Pea shooter goes there. I like the 1-2 punch of damage that we have around some of this. Like, we should do you, which kills him. I just am not sure that it's good enough, man. Is the only thing that I'm a tiny bit concerned about. Like, I'm not sure that the damage we're getting out of this is beating some of what we've accomplished thus far. But maybe I'm crazy. I mean, we can do this. That's not really all that effective, I suppose, because we would need the... We need the little tiny guys for him to really start getting value, but you'll start throwing them now. I mean, it wipes the entire squad. It is still pretty good. It is still very good, man. It's hard to be mad about it. It really is. You can probably use a little bit of juice. Let's get this going. So now your rate of fire should be... I mean, he's just going, man. He's just going. I'm just not sure that it's enough damage for me to care when we have such a strong play with this other stuff, right? That's just not what I wanted to do. That's on me. I wanted to lay down a walnut. Instead I laid down the super guy. Yeah, I'm just not sure that the investment in some of this is worth it. I like it. It's cool, but the doomshroom is just not quite strong enough, I think. Just not quite. when you can do these explosive guys, it's honestly just on another level how good that is. But I'll continue to run it out. I mean, we're gonna put, I guess, you on this. I mean, maybe you would want to put them further up, but then that seems silly because they just have a higher chance to die, right? So I'm not sure that that's necessarily a great idea. Yeah, I mean, I feel good. Some decent synergies. I do love this setup, man. This gives you more sun than you can ever hope to have. And I think that that's where I start to be like, we should just set up, like this recharge is way too low. And we should instead just set up like, you can start to be a cherry lad. Maybe we turn you into a repeater. I think that it's like another cherry on top of that was the other synergy. We can bring in these guys. You'll start throwing them, right? I think that we probably just like maintain that lane. Start you going to gain the damage and speed. We can get you up to a triple. Lay down some more of these guys in the front because they're gonna end up coming in and being used for fuel to my walnutty thrower. It's just good, man. It's just a very unique and interesting little scenario. And then we'll buff you because you now do even more damage, bringing you in, and we can start to get a nice pea shooter here. I forget what the synergy even is, man, to get the explosive guy. This is a tough lane up here. I mean, we could just do this, which I think is probably fairly intelligent. Gets a nice play there. Start buffing you. You all die. You start going. Wave number 2 is going to be incoming. Yeah, pretty good. It's pretty good. We buff you guys. Let's get some more little tiny guys going on this lane. Michael Jackson has entered the party, ladies and gentlemen. The king of pop. Okay. Not too concerned about him. We have one hell of a lane up there. I mean, this feels very, very unstoppable. I gotta look up in the almanac real quick because we have this shooter guy. How in the world do I get to the mega shooter again? I don't remember. I don't remember what that fusion is to get the crazy lad. Frozen cherries. Absorbing cherries, ignited cherries, and explosive cherries grant 1, 2, and 10 energy points each. For every 100 energy points, a cherry bomb seed packet is generated. What the frick? Cherry bomb plus ice shroom. Okay, wait a minute. What the hell is ice shroom? That's this guy. Okay, so I have to place both of them. I gotta place both of them before it goes away? Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. I mean, I think that's kind of sick, right? That's extremely cool. Let's get this guy going. And then you're gonna start to generate stuff for me. And do some kind of crazy things. Throw one of those suckers, please. Thank you. You're doing great. Explosions happening. Very, very solid. We could go a lot of different approaches for how we want to play this level. Because I do think that just lining with these cherry scaredy shrooms are potentially like the strongest unit I've ever seen in any video game ever. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Look at how much damn sun we have, man. What the hell happened here? Do I gotta dig up a lane for you? You've just completely disintegrated, huh? Okay, very interesting. I'll put down another one of these weird cherries. See what's going on. It's not gonna matter, man. It's not gonna matter. They are way too good. They are way too good. Put down one of these guys. Do a little growth on him. Not that it matters. We can do a little Prezi on you. You're a hypno lad. I really like to put those on there, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay, let's buff all of our tiny dudes to be pea shooters. I think that that's probably at least a halfway decent idea. Buff these guys. You can start throwing again, my friend. Get some lads up here. I still don't think that that actually does anything to upgrade him. Let's maybe move you to here. We'll throw a cherry on you just to have another set of juicy boys in there. My cherry has been destroyed on that lane, but look at the explosions are just happening. They're happening left, right, and center, man. It's a disgusting display. I even want to like move this guy and then set up a wacky, just so that we can have the full doomshroom setup. I feel like we were accomplishing some greatness before. I want to maintain that greatness. It's very good. It's very good. This is almost able to have things planted on it, but not yet. Just seeing if there's any synergies with this thing. I suppose there's not. Here, get eaten. And then get a Prezi. Sunflower, big old guy? Sounds fine to me. Sounds fine to me. Here, have another cherry bomb ice shroom shenanigans. Oh, these guys can turn into double pea shooters as well. How very unique and interesting. How very unique and interesting. Just a mess, brother. Just an absolute mess. Can those go any further even? I have no idea. I know this is also a synergy that allows me to just like wipe the entire squad with two of those guys. We really haven't made use out of that at all on this one. Just a lot of options, I guess. There are a lot of options for us to mess around with. That's a lot of those guys, man. It's a good thing that we've got like explosions sitting at every waking opportunity to kind of just take care of anything that could ever spawn from there. It's disgusting how solid that actually is. Okay. Yeah. That's a pretty good level to me. That is a pretty darn good level. You would never know unless I told you this, but it's about 6 hours after I started this recording, and I figured that 27 minutes was a little too short for me to make a PVZ Fusion video. So I wanted to do one more level, but I ended up having people come over, and I needed to make dinner and spend time with them instead of sitting in my office recording a fan game of a game that came out 20 years ago. So here I am, 6 hours later. I've also now watched the entirety of Harry Potter and the Stone. You heard me correctly. This is a fan movie on YouTube. I just go watch it. Okay, just go watch it. We have a weird present that is -100 sun. I have no idea what this is, and I need to take a look. You earn 100 sun, but it spawns a gold box zombie. I see. Am I the only one that thinks that we can, like, totally break the game with this? Because can't we just chomp them repeatedly? Because Chomper can immediately... A golden mystery box. Regular cone head, bucket head, or ducky tube zombie? Oh, brother, this thing is insane, okay? This thing's insane. Doom was not the move. Said the guy in, 1995. Anyway, look, I'm tired. It's 10:15 at night. People always go, damn, this guy misplays a lot. Yeah, it's because I'm recording most of my videos half asleep at this point. Okay, give me all of this crap. We definitely need this guy because explosive him is like half the battle in this life. Freezy boy probably pretty good. I just don't think that Doomy Shroomy is really all that important to me. So I think that this is potentially the squad. Now, here's the thing though, like, if you're doing this, you don't really need to go that crazy on sun, because we're gonna use this to get our sun. What's the cooldown on this son of a gun? 50 seconds. Okay, that's actually quite a lot. That's quite a lot. I don't know. What do you put as your last thing? You could do anything. I mean, I think an extra walnut's okay. I think that logically you should do, like, the freeze guy. Doing the freeze guy to try to... Hold on. Sorry, I have to look at this kind of stuff. This lad... I would love to have, like, more of him. Better of him. This seems great, man. Frost shrooms can be upgraded to frost gloom shrooms using a fertilizer. You know what? I gotta know what that is. So let's take you as well. You might teach me something here. I kind of forgot that you teach me things regularly. Yeah, football... There was also a big dude. Football helmets can be placed on tall nuts. Okay. That's fine. Excited to learn more about that or something in the future. Let's put... Okay, hold on. I gotta think about this. Put this sucker here. Then put these suckers here. You're gonna do... Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do now, man. I don't know what to do. I really need to place this. Here, I'm gonna place it there. So that is exactly what I expected it to be, for what it's worth. You need to now go here. We will not live against this guy. I need to hit him with a thingy. I need to hit him with the happy-go-lucky chomper. I'm not gonna get enough sun to do that, I don't think. I have a feeling that I've made... Well, hold on. I could just, like, move this guy, right? I think that was, like, half of what I wanted to do from the beginning. Did I accomplish all that much from this? I think that I accomplished, like, jack diddly from this. But that's fine. You know what? In the end, I think it works out okay. Give me one more of this little guy. Turn you here. You're gonna end up fine. Let's do another one of these here. And then we can go... I need this guy here with a cherry. And then this guy can go right here. I like this plan. And then we need puff shroom, sun. And frankly, I think that you're like probably set for a while with this. How about move this guy back here for a second? He'll die. I have faith in him dying. These little suckers, they'll be taken care of. I don't know. Maybe we could get like a tiny bit more sun, man, just to be cautious, just to feel something at this point. You put one of these here. Thanks for the sun, you nice stranger, you. Okay. Now, if we want to know what this looks like, let's figure it out. And then if I put fertilizer on this, you become something I've never seen before in my life. And I'm gonna put it right here, because I think it's cool. Okay, you're doing weird things. I'm here for it. You're all mad. That sounds good. Is that doing, like, a lot of damage, brother? That's doing a lot of damage. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. Put this here. Put that on him. And now you have basically the squad of a lifetime over here. And we can start to mess around with maybe doing a set of... I mean, I kind of want to put a thing here at this point. You still have... You still have the guy coming. Football tall mushroom head? Walnut is his formal legal name. Football tall walnut head stupid? Something like that? Something along those lines? Okay, it's good. This is going right here. You need to be frozen, and that, I mean, as if on cue, to be honest with you. Now we have ourselves a hell of a squad, in my opinion. You bring in this guy. I don't think that he stands even remotely a chance once he gets eaten here in a second. Big chomp, huge. It's just a massive play. And then you lay down this sucker. There's quite a few dudes that just came in, but they're fine for right now. Here, put this down, lay down one of these. we need to get... What do I need to get? I don't know. To be honest with you, I think that this squad is, like, real freaking good right now. Maybe you put down pea shooting little guys here just to add, like, a little bit of extra juice to the party. And then just continue to make that happen. And you can continue to actually dump onto them as well. So then I like the idea of, like, another lane of these guys, and we start to buff their abilities too, and then we can just kind of go nuts on you. Give me some more sun. Not that I really think that sun matters at this point, because we are quite strong. We are quite strong, but we'll still mess with it. You go down here. Thanks for all of the good juice. You guys start to get doubled up. You gotta come down here. Very good. We want to get these guys on every lane. We want to start removing all of our I just placed that on nothing. Okay, yeah, that's really solid play. Honestly, I appreciate you giving me that back. You went, wow, this guy's a dumbass, and just handed me the juice I needed right back. This is going to be interesting. I haven't figured out how this one's gonna go yet. But I have to imagine that it is not great, okay? I have to imagine it's not great. Let's push those guys forward. You'll have a cherry incoming. Honestly, he's still getting a beatdown, man. But I also have a feeling he's probably going to explode. No, we just get a helmet that I can put on him. That's even better. Okay. I can put this on anybody. Do you go to something even higher? No, you just get healed. Okay. Put this on you. Put this on you. Let's get I'm running full symmetry, man. Look at this absolutely gorgeous symmetry that we have right now. I think it looks better than anything I've ever done in any video game. I think that this is just it's pretty, okay? It's very pretty. And I will take pretty placement of lads. Here, we can even go, like... We can put that right there. I do think that we are about to probably experience death if I'm not careful. Okay, yeah. Lay that down just fine. We'll put down another one of you right here. This is going to be a problem on this guy. So let's just move him. We play things a little scary. Wow, those guys are actually triple version of our dudes. I'm here for it. I really am. Okay, and then you get healed. Let's go to... I love that it's actually little quad shooter tiny guys, man. They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. Okay. Prezi you. Good freeze. I love that. I think you did fine. You put this up here. I think you move this little guy down here. You lay down one of these. Then you buff him. You grab this. I can't put it on a walnut just like direct. I gotta put it on a tall lad elsewhere. You're not gonna survive. I have a whole squad of explosive dudes. I mean, you actually like just don't stand. You don't stand any chance in hell, man. It's all over for you. Okay. Put this down. We can start to do more shooters. And then I guess that if you really had to do... I mean, you can be an interesting guy, I guess. A little freezy boy. I don't know. Do any of you need buffed? What happens if I put this on you? It just heals you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have tall nuts in every single lane right now. I suppose you don't have a special ability. Okay, now you're on fire. Then sure. Go crazy, my friend. Go crazy. Then you can start to do... I mean, I think that realistically, it's actually just better to have this little guy over here so that he's doing some scary things. And then we maybe like put this down here. You have all of the money in the universe, so you really can do whatever you want with your life. This is me encouraging you for future expeditions you're gonna go on in life. You can do anything. If you set your mind to it, don't let your mother be the one to tell you that you can't do it. You're more special than she says. You can accomplish anything. That job that you think you're not gonna get, you're gonna get it, okay? You just have to apply. You're ready. You can do it. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to bed after this, okay? I'm actually shocked that we've created a coherent lane in my current mental state. PVZ, it's the kind of game for a decreased mental state, I think. You just kind of get to see life a slightly different way when you're playing this one. Okay, squad looks good. We can mess around with some weird thing. I mean, I think that I do kind of like these guys just as is, though. I can present them. This fusion's only available? No. I got faith. You coward. Okay. This guy can be upgraded. Nope, apparently not. Gotta unlock it first. Okay, who else can experience? You? Okay. Freezy, shooty. They're shooting icicle bits of nonsense. Why not, man? Why not? I'd love for you to keep doing that. Here, and now do it again. I don't know. That didn't do anything. Here, put down a zombie. Not that really makes an absolute damn of a difference. I love them just jumping over me and immediately getting their ass handed to them, man. That feels so good. That feels so good. Okay. And then you lay down this guy with this. And I don't know. This seems just like overpowered as all anything, man. And boom, dead. And then back up, and then boom, dead. I mean, how crazy is that synergy? Is actually just, it's on another level how good it is, man. All right, and then like none of this matters. I guess I could like put you right here. Oops. Oh, PVZ Fusion. What a game. What a game. Okay, that's level 18. I'm gonna go to bed, okay? I'm gonna go to bed. It's been good being here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll play some more PVZ Fusion. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.